Alright guys, I am going to give you a ship tour of the MSC Meraviglia from my time on it a couple weeks ago. Let's go through the ship, deck by deck, and see what you think. Let's go. Alright guys, our first views of the ship, the MSC Meraviglia, was that it was absolutely stunning. Almost speechless walking onto this beautiful ship. This is the atrium when you first walk into the ship on deck 5. Just gorgeous here. They've got a grand piano, the crystal staircases. Over here is your guest services, located on level 5. And then over to the left, you're going to see your excursion desk. You can go there and book any excursion, or they can help you with current excursions. These are the iconic crystal staircase. Many people are going to take pictures on this throughout the week with their professional photographers. So as we go up to level 6, you're going to see a jewelry shop here, which was not open the first time, but here it is now. They've got watches, perfumes, just different types of jewelry. Over here was our favorite place to hang out, was the Edge Cocktail Bar. Great spot, good lattes, good bartenders, just an all-in-all good vibe. Over here coming up on your left is the photo gallery, again on level 6. This is where you can get any pictures that are taken by the professional photographers printed off, and you can also get your MSC and Me bracelets that you can use instead of your cruise card. And you can get 2 of those for $13.99. This is where you can easily print off any photo that you would like and view your photos that have been taken throughout the week. This is the Iris shop. I'm not really sure what it was, so if anyone has any information on it, please let me know in the comments. This is the gift shop. It was a nice area. They did have a lot of different things. The model ships, clothing, Lego, dolls, stuffed animals, and your usual souvenirs. All of it was reasonably priced, good selection, and there were some duty-free days as well. Next is the gallery. This is beautiful here. They have nightly shows up on the dome up top. Throughout the ship you can find these boards that tell you where you're at on the ship and what's located on the current level. It's nice because it gives you an idea of where you have to go. Down here there's some jewelry stores, a lot of really nice watches, sunglasses, and again they had deals throughout the week for these different shops as well. This area here is where they had all of their daily deals. Then over to the left you're going to have one of the specialty restaurants coming up, Ocean Cay Seafood Restaurant. We didn't go there, but if anyone wants to comment down below, let me know what you thought of this restaurant. Over here, we did try this. This was John Philippe's Gelato and Crepes. We did have gelato a couple of times. It's an extra charge, $9 for 2 scoops, but it was very good. This is your duty-free shop. They had your different types of liquors, and there was also a little pharmacy in there for anything that you would need. They call it a mini mall. It did have some snacks as well. Coming up here on the right is one of the many cruise activation points. When you first get on the ship, go here to activate your cruise card. Over here is one of the little specialty areas. Jean-Philippe's chocolate. They make chocolate sculptures and different types of chocolate throughout the day on the ship. So you can stand here and watch them make different sculptures. They do have a Stitch, and they also have a pirate ship. This is Ola Tacos, another specialty restaurant, a Mexican restaurant. $17.99 for all you can eat tacos. Over here on the right, see the different sculptures that they've made out of chocolate. Very amazing, and it's really cool to watch them sculpt these things during the day. One of the little bar and lounges which had nightly live entertainment here and dance classes. The style of these ships are beautiful, especially in the bar areas. I really like the decor. As we walk back here, this is the Broadway Theater, which is where you can view all of your shows. We did see all of them, and they were all very good. We also went to the paid show as well, Houdini, and that was pretty good as well. But that was located in the Carousel Lounge, which is also where you will meet for most of your excursions. The Broadway Theater was large and roomy. Up here on the far left was a section for the yacht club passengers. There was always good crowds, good atmosphere, and as I said, the shows were very enjoyable. Next up is the casino. There is a non-smoking and a smoking area for the casino. There is a bar along with live tables and slot machines. It seemed to be decently busy. We walked through here a couple of times, mostly to go to the Carousel Lounge to meet for our excursions. But if you enjoy a casino, it does seem like a very nice one. Next is the spa. This was a great place. We had the Oria package, so we were able to use the thermal spa daily. This is one of the complimentary restaurants. Again, the atmosphere was very good, the menus were nice, and the decor was lovely. This was an excellent place for pictures. As I said in previous videos, we took many pictures with these wine bottles behind us. This is the name of the restaurant. I cannot pronounce it. I'm sorry about that. Now, continuing on deck 7. This is where two of your specialty restaurants will be located. Both your teppanyaki restaurant, along with the steakhouse, Butcher's Cut. Also, the Brass Anchor pub is located on this level. It's a great place to go and get a beer. The food is extra cost, but they do have the most beers on tap here than anywhere else on the ship. This is the sushi bar. I guess it's a very good experience. I don't enjoy sushi, so we never tried it. So again, let me know what it's like. This is Butcher's Cut. We did enjoy a meal here. It was a very nice atmosphere. This is our restaurant that we ate at, the Panorama, as we were Oria guests. We did have anytime dining, so this is where we ate. Deck 15 was where the buffet was located. If you go towards the back of the buffet, you will have better luck with the lines. I did do a video on this already, the buffet, so I'll leave a link in the description so you can follow up and watch that video. Overall, the food on the ship was really quite good. As I said, watch the video for my full in-depth review. This is the atmosphere pool. This is where you got a lot of your activities going on throughout the day, your game shows, and along with your nightly parties like your white party and your tropical party. They will take place here. There's lots of lounge chairs, although they're usually pretty packed throughout the day, especially on a sea day. There was an outdoor buffet, so if you were at the atmosphere pool enjoying the sunshine and wanted a quick snack, you could run over here. And then over on the left, there also was an ice cream bar, which was soft ice cream along with sprinkles. Deck 16 had the Horizon pool, the sports and amusement complex, along with the gym. This was one of our favorite areas, the Horizon pool at the aft of the ship. It was adult only, there was a small pool, a lot of lounge chairs, and there also was a very good bar. The views from the aft of the ship were beautiful. The wake of the ship was just gorgeous, especially when you got closer to the Bahamas and the water turned beautiful shades of blue. This was the pool. It wasn't huge, but it held quite a few people and it was comfortable. The views of all the lounge chairs. And again, if you didn't get out here early in the morning, they did fill up pretty quickly. Look at that view. This was the gym. It had everything that you could want in a gym that was on a cruise ship. It had full weights, free weights, and mechanical, treadmills, along with some stationary bikes. It did the trick. Next was the Sportsplex. There was an arcade, which had a few different games you could play for an extra cost. You did have to purchase a fun pass, and that would allow you to play in the arcade, do the F1 simulator, the 4D cinema, and the flight simulator along with the bowling. These were the F1 simulators. They were pretty hard, but they were kind of cool to try them out for sure. Here was the bowling area. This was the only thing that you had to reserve, and you could reserve it either in a half-hour increment or an hour increment. This was a view of the flight simulator. I really wouldn't say that was all that great. We did enjoy the 4D cinema though. Over here on the right is going to be your sports court. They were playing pickleball, basketball, soccer, and along with some kid activities were done in there as well. Another view of the F1 simulators. This is a sports bar that was located here. And these were the prices of the different things you could do. On deck 18, there was the Kids Club and the Teens Club, which was called the Attic Club. This was an area that teens could sit and relax, meet some new friends, play some games, and have some mocktails. Down this hall, after we passed the Attic Club, this is where we were going to find your Kids Club or your Dormyland. You can sign your children up. There's different age levels for different rooms. So you can ask any of your questions here at their desk. Lego is a sponsor of MSC, so there is a lot of Lego items throughout the kids area on the ship. A view in one of their VR rooms. Deck 19 is where the kids' aqua park is located. It was usually fairly busy and the kids really seemed to enjoy it. There was a small water slide for kids, some buckets that would dump water, and a little splash pool. This is also where you would go on to get to the water slides. You had to sign a waiver and get a wristband, but other than that, you could go enjoy the water slides. Another view of the kids area. This was the water slides. They were decently fast, and they were enjoyable. We did go down them quite a few times. There were two that had tubes and one that was a body slide. Deck 19 had the Top 19 Solarium. This was an Aurea guest only. We did enjoy this. There was a small pool there, along with a bar and some beautiful views. There was lots of sun and shade, so we did spend quite a bit of time up here. Thanks guys for watching my video. I really hope you enjoyed this tour of the MSC Meraviglia. Stay tuned for more ship tours, excursions, and just cruise info in general coming up. I do have 3 more cruises booked for the months to come, so stay tuned, like and subscribe. I hope you have a great day.